Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of our series, Rebuilding Manchester United. Just a quick recap for the new people that join us. We won the previous game by our first Champions League group game against Young Boys 2-0, and we touched down on the staff for your club. So, as I said in the previous video, that we just needed them to come in. We already bought them. If you missed that one, you can go back and watch it and learn a lot more about how important the staff is for your club and for your players. Uh, I know this is a kind of boring thing to touch on in general, but trust me, that if you have good stuff in your club, your players are going to perform better. Uh, the youth academies are going to perform better. Everything's going to be better. So you just do it one time, and then you can touch on it again in 2 years. 2 years to the campaign, obviously. Right. Let's continue accepting the stuff that came in, and as soon as we do that, we're gonna go and show the training assignments and how you should be. You should, you know, put the right people in the right positions so you can get the most out of your players. And as we discussed in the previous videos, we are probably missing one or two staff members, so we're going to try to fill it out. We just don't know which positions are we have a lack of staff, so we're going to put the right people in the right assignments and go from there. Assess the situation and go from there. So you go to the coaching, to the coach assignments, you remove everything and make sure you put yourself always in the defending until the position. Make sure you have a grasp on everything. For example, I started this campaign with Sunday League batches, so my attributes are basically all low, very low. So your attributes as a coach, whether you start as a Sunday League coach or if you choose the Continental A license, for example, badge before you start a campaign, you have certain attributes. Those attributes each year they go up depending on how you manage the team, your type of play, and so on and so on. So for us, that we started as low as possible from the start, basically, we need to have it so it gets better. As it gets better, then the most relevant you become in the head coach assignments role, basically. So you can become a 5-star head coach yourself. That's what it is. So if you are lacking a certain position, then you can go and put yourself in. So right now, as you see, I'm watching down below the attitudes and the coaching of each of the new coaches that came in. We are trying to put them in the right positions. The right position is not always the one that is highlighted, as you can see, because we signed some people in our save at least that can be in multiple different positions. They do have the attributes and the coaching style that can match different aspects of our training program. For example, it's he has 16 attacking, 16 defending, 16 technical, and 16 tactical. That guy you can use wherever you want. It doesn't matter if it's highlighted in a position or not. He's gonna have the same 4.5 stars in all the positions. So I don't know if you saw it. We are lacking in attacking tactical. That's what we are trying to find right now. That's the position that we don't have a coach for. So we are trying to find one to fill that role and be done with the coaching. Basically, as you saw, I did a mistake. I put a judge player's potential instead of motivating. I'm just going to touch on this one more time for the new people. The most important attributes that the coach should have in your team is determination, level discipline, and motivating. Anything more than 15, it should be close to 5-star coach, 4.5 to 5-star. Anything less, then you go downhill from there, like 4 stars and etc. So you need to be as close to 15 as possible. That's why you always see me start with 15 and then go down from there. We already discussed that switching general managers from that position to coach position is really, really hard. You need to pay a lot of money for them to adapt. But as I already discussed, we have some staff members that we can switch between assignments. So if we can't find, as you saw, we can't find a tactical attacking, then we can go for technical attacking and switch one of the roles of the other staff to match the tactical attacking and get the new guy in as technical. So you can do this kind of mini strategies in general in order to fill all the positions with the better stuff that you can find, basically. We already signed a general manager, so we are not really looking for a general manager. We just are just looking for the attitudes and the coaching style for the people that we are looking for. As you can see, the other mistake we focus on staff roles because in the previous video we were searching for similar general managers to the one that we signed to see if we can sign someone better. This guy is really good. He doesn't want to come, but we can always add him to our shortlist so we don't have to go through this staff searching experience over and over again. You just find the great staff, you add them in your shortlist, and when you want to start replacing staff, or if it's the right time, then you go to your shortlist and you have all the people that you want there. We also touched on the subject that some coaches are not coming to your club because they got a new contract from their existing club. But again, you add them to your shortlist. After a month or two that you try to do the offer and they receive the new contract, then you can sign them again. For example, this guy is a great, great coach for anything that you want him to be. So he just signed a new contract. We added him to our shortlist. In a 1 month, 2 months time, if we really need to, we can go into the shortlist and try to buy him up. This guy, we are lucky enough that he wants to come as a coach. And basically, we are going to switch the assignments around so we can fit him in. Right now, I'm just looking to see if there are any stuff that I didn't put in the shortlist that are good enough. Alright, let's try to find some more. We do have a space for 2 coaches. We already signed one. We can try to find one more, maybe 4.5 stars, because for our first campaign, we do have 2 5-star coaches, which is in the goalkeeping position and in the fitness position, which, by the way, it's the easiest positions to find coaches that are 5-star. We have a lot of 4.5 people, a few actually, and most of them are 4-star. So we're going to try to find as close to 4.5 as we can. Obviously, for the first season, it doesn't really matter if you have a 4-star or a 4.5 star. If you are starting with a club like Manchester United, because the training facilities are shit as well, and they have a correlation in general. But if you are playing for a club like Real Madrid, for example, or Manchester City, that they have great facilities, then you need as close to 5-star as possible in order to have that harmony and work better with everything, So like for our next game, we have Nottingham Forest. Are still waiting for the other stuff to come in. We should be good enough with the ones that we have right now. I mean, you saw for the people that didn't see, go back and watch it. We played against Luton and we lost. We didn't have any staff, so the team played like shit. We played against Young Boys. We didn't have any staff. We played like shit, but we managed to win. And this is going to be the first game with almost a full staff cabinet. And let's see and how good the team will be. I mean, I did this before in other saves. I already know the answer that the team is going to be performing at least a level above the previous games. It doesn't mean that we are going to win this game, but hopefully we'll play better. We are playing the home ground, so we have that advantage as well. Obviously, for the new people that saw me doing the opposition instructions, as I said multiple times, if you want to win, if you are playing with a mediocre club, you need to be doing the assignments every game. That was a nice move by us. A goal by Nico and assist from Florian are two of our best players that we have, the ones that we signed. Obviously, the idea is taking in defense and we capitalized. That's really good. And I also said it in previous videos. If your team is the one that is doing the first attack, usually it means you will have a good game. And we were the ones that did the first attack, so you can see that it's kind of true, Again, it doesn't mean we are going to win at the end of the day, but it's always good to be the first ones to attack. And second goal from Wirtz, assist from Kuvica. That was a nice move as well. I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed the differences. I am noticing the differences. The team is performing like kind of clockwork at the moment. So that's really good. It means we are moving in the right direction at least. And we get a penalty. Right, killing the game in the first half is going to be awesome because we can do some substitutions later on. Obviously, I don't really like the players that we have on the bench, but okay, nice, we score. I don't really like the players that we have on the bench, but we can use them to rest our best players for the next game at least. That's what they are good for, actually. I don't think they have the capacity to do a comeback. Hopefully they won't. Okay, surely this is offside for us. Now our XG is looking great. If you missed it, then you are going to see it right now again. As you can see, 15 shots, 10 on target, are like 70% possession. As you can see, everything that we did are starting to come together. And this will give us the best chance to do a top 4 finish. I already discussed it in previous video. The goal for Manchester United this season, okay, they get one back. Shortly is no offside. So as I was saying, our goal for this season for Manchester United is a top 4 finish and get out of the group of Champions League basically, which we have a very good chance to do. and to do it as seconds actually, because we have Barcelona in our group, and I think they are way better than our current team. And let's touch on the current team for 1 minute. Like, this team is actually good enough with some good, better substitutions than the ones that we have, at least, to win the league. Like, if you, let's say you play with this team for 2 or 3 years, at some point you will be challenging for the league. But that's not what I'm trying to do in this save. I'm trying to build a better team than this one. So some of these players are gonna actually be the substitutions of the better players that we will buy. And yeah, that's how we're gonna try to do these things. Right, let's take our best players out so we can rest them for the next game. Obviously, we only have 5 players because the rest of them are injured. And if you didn't watch the previous videos, I said I always do this. Okay, nice, goal. Always do the substitutions before the 75th minute. If you do it afterwards, the player that you put in is like he never played because he doesn't get a rating. And in order for a player to progress and feel like he's contributing to the team, he needs to get a rating every game. Obviously, let's say you have a squad of 20 players and you only have 5 substitutions, they are not all going to be playing, but make sure at least the most important players in your team get some minutes on the football pitch. Okay, very nice goal from Coyote, his first one. That was a good move from everyone. A great finish, actually. So yeah, basically we spoke about our targets again. I think we are good enough to meet them. And if we are not, let's say we are in 5th position or in 6th position or way below, let's say we are the 4th team, but we have a significant uh, point difference from the 3rd team, then we're going to buy some players uh, in the Christmas window in order to cement kind of our position there, because the most important thing is to qualify for Champions League football for next season. We still have a lot of players to sell. We still have a lot of players to buy. Shortly, this is outside. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see how the things will look like when we are close to the Christmas transfer window. Let's fly through this one. On this episode, we're going to show one more game. That's all the time that we will have, basically. I don't want to be doing 1 hour long videos for now. Let's make sure, yeah, we do add the penalty takers. I said that I was going to do it after the transfer window, but this I forgot, basically. So this is as good a time as any. And let's continue. Let's see if any of the stuff will come in and be done with it. And I know it takes time, but again, you do it one time, you put some people in the shortlist, then you replace the 4 stars with the 4.5 stars that are in your shortlist, or maybe 5 star, and then you just replace 1 or 2 people. I'll just fly through this one. Right, good. So we have Millwall for the Carabao Cup. I think we are good enough to beat them. Obviously, I don't trust the players that we have on the bench to play the Carabao Cup. I don't trust them to play in any game, actually. So we need to be using our first team for all the games, or as close to the first team as possible. But we still have one guy left to come. Let's see who we can switch into what position in order to make some space for him as well. As you see, this guy was 4-star there, he's 4-star elsewhere. So we're going to use him as technical attacking when he comes in. Position instructions, as always. I hope Football Manager does the same thing that they did back in the day, where you are doing the position instructions one time and you had it for every team. You didn't have to do it every game. I don't know if they hide it somewhere. The idea find it, but I think they just removed it. Let's say to make sure there is a first team. Hoslu can play this game just to gain some match sharpness. Yeah, I prefer Nicolo Gonzalez to Anthony, obviously. Okay, we only did one substitution from our main team. Hojlund in the place of Rashford. I only did because we are playing a home game and he needs some match sharpness going forward. I know I can play him in under 21s until he gets fit, but we might need him at any point during a game. So it's better to use him now than start using him there. Again, we are the ones doing the first attack. That's really good. And it's been going on for a while. Right, nice. First goal for Hosblun as well. I didn't expect that so soon, to be honest. With a red match sharpness. I guess it was good enough movement from Nico that created all that space for him. Right, if you are not convinced that things started to pull together for our team with the coaching staff and everything, then I told you in the previous game that I already saw the difference, and you can see it in this game as well. For now, at least. Imagine if they turn the tables around for us right now. But yeah, I think we are good enough to get results here as well. Alright, another goal for our team. This time was Kvicha. That was a nice move from us as well. a nice assist from S01E, which is injured right now. So I'm gonna let him be in for a while before I use one of the substitutes because I don't really trust them. All right, nice one. This is what he's capable of, you know. Signing a player of his caliber, he can be the difference maker in a lot of games. Well worth the money. Of course, really good that Alfonso Davis got the assist on that as well. We do need him playing at full force. I mean, this game became a riot really quickly, like 3 goals in 21 minutes. Okay, we got lucky there. So yeah, I really don't trust our defense right now. Okay, let's switch him. Maybe that's why they keep hammering us with attack after attack. Okay, they get one back. Well, obviously, I don't trust our defenders that much, and more than all, I don't trust the goalkeeper that we have. He was nowhere near on saving that. I mean, I don't think there was ever a goalkeeper that could save that, but the way that he dropped down, it's like, yeah, no good sign. Right, maybe we can get one more goal to keep our 3 goal advantage. Okay, nice goal from Richa. Assist from Bruno Fernandes. We still maintain our 3 lead advantage. And that is very important because of later, like we did in previous games. If we do have a 3 league advantage, or let's say 2, and we're playing with a bad team, then I can be making substitutions. I really don't want to get hit off with comebacks and drop points in games that otherwise we shouldn't be dropping points. And they get one more back. Again, defensively, we are leaking, as you can see. I already started thinking if we need to bring one more defender or not. Like, I know it's too soon from the previous game to this one to start thinking about this stuff, but if Millwall can carve us up this easily, then imagine what the other team would do. Again, opposition instructions. I don't trust the team to hold the lead without opposition instructions. Right, again, we are starting first the attack in the second half. At least some of our best players are already playing really well. Kvicha obviously with the hat trick. So what a pass by Chomeny, man. And we get penalty. Really nice. Hopefully we can convert. I guess Kvicha is gonna do it, yeah. We already assigned our penalty taker, so I do trust him on the penalties, and he misses it. I guess I spoke too soon, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I hope it won't matter at the end of the game, at least. Okay, nice header from Nico. Listen, I love how we are attacking all the time, and the game is this open. Okay, at least we get the ball back after the mistake there. Another penalty. Obviously, Kvicha missing that penalty, he wouldn't go down in his rating. I mean, he did go down at least, I think, 0.4 or 0.6, but yeah, he's still playing very well. Let's see if he can cover this one. He panicked it. Nice one. Again, 3 goal advantage. Our XG is looking great. Okay, let's take it. Twitch out. He already played well enough. I don't want him getting injured for the next game. I mean, it would be great if a player, who scored a hat trick, got kind of a standing ovation, and the game showed it. Okay, another penalty. All right. I think I played a football game back in the day that when a player was scored a hat trick and he was being substituted, you could see the crowd giving him a standing ovation. I would very much like to see it in this game as well. Okay, nice. We converted this one as well. Right, let's take out the next players. Again, before the 75 minutes. Obviously, we don't have a replacement for Coyote, so we are using Scott McTominay. He does some. He does have some defending qualities. That's why I'm using him. Okay, nice mistake. Again, that was from Mason Mount, I think. And they do get one back. One more. I don't think it's offside. Yeah, it's not. Again, a mistake from Mason Mount. Like I said it in the first episode, I don't trust him. Like I know this might be a kind of one game thing for the new guys that are watching it, but he's not good enough to be in our team, honestly. If I had another, let's say João Neves wasn't suspended, he would be in the team over Mount. I did check his real life stats as well. He did play like a shit ton of games with like minimal assist and minimal goals, goal contributions. So yeah, okay, nice goal from Hojlund. Okay, let me check again real quick. I did check it like a week ago. Let's see how he's doing in real life. I know this is a game, but obviously it reflects in both. So he played 12 times. He has one goal and zero assist. Really, 60, 70 million. How much money they paid to sign him? I can probably score a goal and give an assist for that kind of money, you know. Like this game is taking forever as well. I mean, it's very end-to-end game, very open. All right, good. We're going through. That was pretty convincing, not from our backline, but from our attackers. All right, good that Florian isn't injured for more than a week. He's only injured for a day. Let's fly through this one. And yeah, I'm gonna do the Carabao Cup draw and I'm gonna close the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did, uh, comment down below if you have any questions about the stuff that we talked about and any suggestions that you might have. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a nice day.